All right, today is March 24th. It's been about a week since I've traded just because I've been traveling. But I took two trades today on the New York session, and unfortunately, both were losses. I think moving forward, what I'm going to be doing is just taking one. If I take the first trade and it hits, I'm just off for the day. And if the first trade doesn't hit, I'll try to give myself one more shot at goal. And if that doesn't hit, it is what it is. If it does hit, great, awesome, and then we still call it a day. But overall, some of the things that what I was doing here, this is like the main lessons that I wrote down. But basically, what I realized over my trip, just kind of like thinking through where I'm going wrong, where I could do better, stuff like that, is that, and also like looking over some live streams by this guy named Cami Capital, is that he's using the current session volume profile a lot more, like 90% of the time, for his trades because, well, current session tells you relative to previous levels like what it's going to do. So right now I'm seeing that. I wish I could kind of show you guys, but this black line right here, previous day value area low, we're trading way below all of these levels, right? So obviously we're in a bearish market, so I want to look for shorts. So what I was looking for right here was this moment in time. I was looking to short at this section right here at VWAP band 1 as well as overnight value area low, and went for a quick 1-to-1 just like that. But I was looking at a different chart, so I didn't get that opportunity. So I was like, okay, let me just go in again if it hits this VWAP band 1 and overnight value area low again. But obviously I did that, but the issue with that was as it got closer here, it's a really honest, like, again, this is me trading not with current session volume profile. So like that's like my mistake. If I waited, right? If I waited and kind of understood, okay, I want to use current session volume profile to have more confluence, I should have entered here at this point in time. So I'm going to remove this. Like an ideal position would be like here, right? And then put the stop behind this overnight POC and then go for a quick 1-to-1. That would have been the right play. But because I was so stuck on missing out on this short here, I tried going for it again. So that's my first trade, but also my realization / lesson from that. The second one here is because right here we're chopping a lot at overnight value area low, we have a big reaction to the upside, and we even break through overnight POC. So I was kind of, I feel like I was a little trigger happy to go for this like long trade right here, because I'm thinking, okay, you know, we bought up very heavily down here, and we're going in a big uptrend. So I'm looking for longs, and so on this retest on this current session value area high as well as overnight POC, I'm going to long that. I think the issue with this one is, well, generally, if you're at current session volume area high, value area high, it's just like not going to be the best place to short. And so, like you'll see here, like yes, eventually it'll break through, but probability-wise, when you take this 10 times, then 8 to 9 out of 10 times, like it's going to be kind of shorting here from a quote-unquote expensive range. So that's my mistake here. It wasn't a clean breakout setup, so I don't know why I was going for a long here. Some of the things I want to see though, if it was a clean breakout setup, was it would be a high volume node at this extreme level, and for price to break through and then long it at the retest, like right here, and then I'd enter for a long within this high volume node, go for a stop behind like a logical level, maybe behind overnight value area low, who knows, and go for a 1-to-1. That would be the way. That would be a very clean breakout setup, but that wasn't there, so that was unfortunately not a correct trade. I would say though, like I was correct on this one. Like you could argue like, hey, like, you know, it was unlucky, but looking back on it, it is fair. Like I didn't trade based off of current session volume profile, so that's where I kind of like got bit in the ass. But what I'm realizing right now is that, well, one, I need to use current session profile a lot more. Two, generally, if it's in current session value area high, I should just be looking for shorts. And then in current session value area low, we should look for longs. But it kind of depends, because just because it's at current session value area low, that doesn't mean I'm going to long, right? Because today, at least during this session, it was a bearish market. But yeah, I mean, I wrote it here. What I did good, I went for 1-to-1s, right? I'm not really greeting for anything crazy. And as I was kind of like looking at the market, I'm like writing down or typing out real quick on the charts, okay, where did it fail at? It completely melted down from these black lines, which is previous day levels, right? It's also trading below previous week's value area low, so it's definitely bearish. And we're finding value way below all these levels, so obviously we're bearish, so we should look for shorts. But a different example would be Asia session today. Let me just give you an example. This one was actually a little bigger. I remember it was 8.25 points, something around that range. Let me just zoom in a little more. There we go. This is a paper trade I took on the Asia session. So if I kind of show the current session volume profile here, I see that we're above overnight value. This is from overnight value area high, but we're trending higher. As you can see, like this big ass like Drake candle just shot up, and we're still finding value up here. So we're definitely in an uptrend. So I want to look for longs. And this one, I just did a 2 confluence trade, her technically one, with VWAP band 1, and also it being right at current session value area low, and I put the stop behind a logical level, which is at overnight value area high. And this one hit, right? So I want to use current session profile more and trade within the direction of the trend during that session as much as I can. Sticking with like high probability setups. And yeah, that's basically it for today. Honestly, like I feel like I'm almost there in terms of kind of evaluating what's like I can see what's going on in the market, but in terms of like taking the the actual setups, I need to be a little more attentive in what's going on, because this first short right here I already missed out on. But yeah, as I see other people that use volume profile trade, they're using a lot more of current session volume profile. So you'll see in the next videos that I'm going to be doing that. So that's basically it. 2 losses. It is what it is. But yeah, all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.